A snowy day at Buttermilk sets the stage for one of our favorites here at X Games Aspen. It's time now for the Special Olympics Unified Snowboard. What's happening, everybody? Brandon Graham joined alongside my partner Craig McMorris here in the booth. And Craig, hard to believe, this one's one of our favorites. It's the 7th year that we've got the Special Olympics Unified Snowboarding happening here at Buttermilk.
Time flies when you're having fun. We have had the opportunity to tell so many amazing stories, and this year, Brando, no different.
Yeah, there's a look at our competitors. As always, we've got some X Games legends, past and present, that always want to participate in this event alongside our Special Olympic athletes. A look at our format here today. We've got 20 athletes, 10 teams of 2 riders, 20 head-to-head races, and combined best time wins.
Let's take a look at some people who will be competing today. There's Rene Renacongas. Good look at him. He'll be a little bit later against Chris Klug, a perennial favorite in this thing. Some big names on there, though.
Yeah,
Brandon.
You see some of the X Games names. You also see some of the familiar names on the Special Olympics side. Henry Mies has won this event 3 times.
Oh, and there's Dana Schiltz's name, heat number 9. She's in the red jacket right there. Always such a good interview after she finishes this thing. Has some really inspirational words.
Yeah, Dana Schiltz might be the best ambassador for this entire program. Always a smile on her face. And how about Jamie Anderson in the mix, fresh off of earning that 20th career X Games medal?
She just simply doesn't stop. That was mere hours ago.
So snow really coming down right now. But the show goes on as we get ready for our start list to kick things off. The other neat part about Unified is this is our lone racing event here at X Games now.
That's correct. I didn't even really realize that. Bordercross used to be in the mix there, and on the machine side there was racing as well, but now it's all judged. Sometimes it's nice to let the math do the work a little bit, you know?
And no surprise that Henry Mies was the first to strap in at the gate, ready to roll.
He lives fast, Brando.
32 years old. He's got 4 podium times. Total years with the Special Olympics, 12. Total years snowboarding, 14. So his fellow competitor strapping in right now. Charles Chuck Gutierrez, and there you see who their teammates with. Henry with Jack, and Chuck with Joey Okeson.
Now, it's always interesting when the race is down the same course. There's the blue and the red side,
yes.
But one side always is a little bit quicker, so we'll figure out which side that is after a couple races here. But you can hear the vibe. Vibe's lifted. Let's get this thing started.
39-year-old Chuck Gutierrez is ready. He's been snowboarding for 26 total years.
Go!
And Mies quick out of the gate on that blue side.
That's what I love about watching Henry Mies. We've had the pleasure of watching him, as you mentioned, a number of times. Very calm on his snowboard. Not a lot of unnecessary movements. And when you're racing, that's great.
Riders left, Jack. Riders right, they're in the gate.
I was gonna say that. I saw Chuck take off with his goggles on, his helmet there, and halfway down he put them on his eyes there, so that might have held him up a little bit.
Who do you want me to stay with the leader, right?
Henry is currently being featured in an exhibit called Freeze the Day, a history of winter sports in Oregon at the Oregon Historical Society Museum. But we take another look, as he said, yep, Chuck having to put his goggles on midway, but you might wonder, is the blue side maybe running a little quicker? It could be, but that's also just Henry Mies. I mean,
oh, he's fast.
He is quick on this course, no matter what color you put him on. So now their teammates strap in. Jack Mitrani, our X Games host, going up against Joey Okeson. And Craig, Jack was with us right before. Oh, okay. We thought for a second he might wear Crocs on the board.
Yeah, so earlier this morning he was in town. He got a pair of Crocs and he drilled them into a snowboard. He said he was going to compete on those. Obviously, lied right to our faces.
Obviously, he lied to us.
Yeah.
And if he's lying to two of his best friends, my God.
I don't know what else there.
So Jack running quick on that blue side. Joey trying to make up time.
Oh, and Jack in that beautiful Mine 77 kit on the Mine 77 snowboard.
That color just pops, doesn't it?
It does. It just jumps right off the screen, right at you. What a race, though. That was quick. The blue course is running a little bit quicker, I think.
You know, let's look at this. Right. Wow.
Okay, I don't know now.
I want to make sure. Was he early?
Can we go upstairs, see if there's a DQ situation?
Let's go to our official rules analyst. No, we don't have those. Jack might have been a hair quick, but my goodness, he was
pumping and he was pushing through the turns
on this course. You know what? I'd love to see the fans out here today. Jack's feeling it. Let's get a little vibe check from the course. Let's head down to the third member of our team, DC, who's out there. DC, what's happening, man?
Thanks, guys. I'm just down here watching a couple of East Coasters, a couple of pipe jocks, and trying to dig up some dirt here. Any rivalry, any trash talking going up there? Joey, Jack's been talking all weekend, so we'll check in with you.
Yeah, I mean, you're an SMS guy, right?
That's right.
You know, I claim Okemo, and I take it personally out here on the slalom course, so yeah, I'm going to need a rematch sometime.
Jack, what do you got to say about the Okemo blood here?
I just want to know how it felt when I passed the finish line before you, mate.
It was a sad sight, I can't lie.
We were talking at the top, and we were just like, I'm like, I hope you got your board waxed. And he's like, straight from the wax tent. But this board right here, Mine 77 Burton, all for Jake, all for Craig Kelly, the Mystery Sensei. This thing's built to go fast, so
it wasn't
fast.
me. Yeah,
it was
I know.
The board.
It was the board. I'll give him that.
Well, there you go, guys. Some East Coast rivalry. Love to see it, and thank you for mentioning Craig Kelly, of course, doing it in memory of him on this anniversary today.
Yeah, well said. Hey, DC, I got to say, while you're down there, it's amazing. Obviously, last year we did not have fans. This one is always a fan favorite to see them gathered down at the corral or even up top. Can you just get a sense of what it's like to just have people out here again at Buttermilk?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last year not having fans here, it was definitely, they were sorely missed. You could tell. I mean, it creates so much of a better vibe. So thank you to everybody that's coming out to support. I mean, it's not the same without the fans. So appreciate you guys. Much love and respect.
Thank you, DC. We move forward here with our competition, but that Henry Meese Jack Mitrani combo is going to be tough to beat.
It's a formidable force. I'm going to tell you that for free.
I was born for this.
Yes, you were.
Ready.
We got Joey Franken going up against Cody Field. There you see they're competing alongside Chris Klug and Rene Renacongas, and I love that from Field. I was born for this. Game face on.
All right, red course ready. Blue course ready. Racers ready. Go.
And Field with a nice start on the red course.
What I really want you folks at home to take notice is that Field's on a hard boot setup. So if you're familiar with parallel giant slalom or giant slalom snowboarding, that is the preferred equipment choice. Much more difficult to ride down the mountain, but Field's having absolutely no issues whatsoever.
Yeah, Joey Franken following Field on that. And Field, by the way, that time right there, did you see that?
Yeah.
Tops.
That's going to be tough to beat. Like, I can't stress how difficult it is to ride that kind of snowboard.
The devil, that's my homage. I am the demon from Denver.
He's the demon from Denver. I love it.
It's interesting. I did not see that in his bio. So here we go. Their teammates now competing. Chris Klug, who competed at Border X here at Aspen in 2004 and 2005, and certainly a mainstay in the Aspen community.
Yep.
Going up against one of the true young superstars here at X Games. Everybody's favorite, Rene Renacongas.
What's absolutely mind-boggling about this whole situation is they did not color coordinate the jacket to the course. That is all happenstance.
You say that, but will they swap jackets when they have to switch courses?
I certainly hope so. This is actually,
we got a heater right now.
Yeah.
It's Klug's home terrain, but Rene rides like his hair's on fire.
It's true. And I mean this as a huge compliment. Klug, as you can see, carries a little bit more weight down the course as opposed to Rene Renacongas does. So I think that's going to be a huge advantage.
No one has ridden this course more than Chris Klug, and as we always say, Chris always be Klugen.
Always be Klugen.
But right out the gate, Rene came out quick.
He did. He really did. Now I'm at a loss because I really thought this. I still kind of believe that the blue course is a little bit faster, especially if Jack won.
And you know what? That's your right. So that one was close, but I do think that the Renacongas field team is still posting the fastest time.
Now we get set for our next matchup coming your way here from the teams. We saw those guys. We saw Chris Klug, Rene Renacongas, and now we got Catherine Darrow and Heather Bean. Are we good? To go against each other. Andy, you ready?
So we move on to our next team, Catherine Darrow.
Also going with those hard boots out here.
Going up against Heather Bean, both from Colorado. Heather's been snowboarding for 13 years, Catherine for 7.
Ready, go!
Again, the hard boot choice is a bold choice, but those boards have been running infinitely faster.
And you could see the confidence in her edging as she crosses the finish line.
Heather Bean fired up.
You just got the mark of snow top, son!
What a run for Heather Bean, and here comes Catherine Darrow. Heather, by the way, her favorite professional snowboarder, Jamie Anderson. And would you believe it?
No.
That's her teammate here
No.
today.
That's so special.
So now Heather will look up to see if her teammate, who just tied Mark McMorris for the most medals in Winter X Games history with 20 earlier today, can hold up her end of the bargain against Annika Morgan.
Wild, they competed earlier today and they're competing yet again, head to head.
Again, already such a magical day for Jamie, who ended up earning silver on the Jeep slopestyle course and women's snowboard slopestyle to Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott, but moved up in that medal count with that performance today.
Red course clear. Blue course clear.
Jamie's looking for a strong start here.
I like this setup.
Wow. We have a race here too now.
Annika had the lead. Was there an opening for Jamie? Oh, it'll be Annika getting the better of Jamie on that first run.
It looked like Annika wanted a hug and Jamie like, nah.
Nah, you just beat me, but all stoke, all smiles. Love the crouch from Annika. She really gets tight on this course.
Aerodynamics.
Oh, good job. I'm happy you're doing this. This is the best event.
Oh, I love that. That's the quote right there. Jamie Anderson. She just won a gold medal in slopestyle and she says this is the best
Your
event.
girl is fast, so you guys are probably gonna win.
I did not expect it to be that bad.
She's fast.
So that Renacongas field team still leading here as we're halfway through. We move back up to the top to meet our next two Special Olympic athletes. I believe we have Matthew Boyles going head-to-head against Chase Lauder. Boyles, 35 years old, out of Colorado. Chase, 34, out of Utah. Chase is an Eagle Scout and has competed in completed an 18-month service mission with his church, and he competed and medaled in the Special Olympic Winter World Games held in Korea back in 2013. And Matthew Boyles, he's won more than 20 medals competing at area, regional, and state games in Colorado. Matthew also works for Habitat for Humanity.
Red course is clear. Blue course is clear. Racers ready, go!
One of the strongest starts we've seen, I think, on the red course there. Good pull out of the gates.
It looks like Lauder had come out quicker, but Boyles is steady, wins the race potentially here.
Oh, wow, okay.
And Boyles takes the win on that first run. Take another look.
Kind of curious to see how much that snow is slowing down the course. I don't think we've ever really ran this event when it was snowing, so.
I can't recall it like this, no. So now we head back up to the top. See if their partners are good to go. This one should be a good battle between Dusty Henriksen and Darcy Sharp. But yeah, more snow falling. Let's head back down to DC. Any update on how that course seems to be riding, DC?
Yeah, well, guys, it is definitely snowing pretty darn good out here. I'd say we've got a couple of new inches of snow since everything kicked off this morning out here on Buttermilk. So not the fastest of race conditions, but these athletes are definitely dealing with it pretty good. But one thing for certain, that the powder hounds are going to be fired up as it's forecasted to snow throughout the day. So not the fastest for racing, but going to have a lot of smiles on the faces with the face shots.
So Dusty Henriksen, of course, won 2 golds as an X Games rookie last year in slopestyle and knuckle huck. Darcy Sharp, he's got 4 X Games medals, including a slopestyle gold in 2020.
Darcy Sharp in red on the red course is pulling away here. Oh, but here's where. Oh, okay, that was a race.
What a finish. Both pumping toward the finish line. That's Mammoth Lakes versus BC right there.
Mount Washington versus Mammoth, California. And Dusty really doing a jive, you know, really bouncing around out there.
I am partial, I will say, to Darcy's all-red kit.
board. Montessori, tune in, Burton.
The all-red kit on the all-red courses.
How's your day been?
Yeah, Darcy, really good.
Dude, crazy morning.
Tell us more.
Slopestyle course is red. What board is that?
This is the Free Thinker.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful, hey.
That's a little glimpse into, that's the first glimpse I've gotten into
Danny's line.
Yeah, for sure. I can just come check in with Darcy and Dusty down there.
So the show goes on. We move on. This next race is between Mackenzie Beauvais Nickel and a very familiar name around these parts, Miss Dana Schultz. Dana, very accomplished athlete, won 4 gold medals, 5 silver medals, and 2 bronzes at Special Olympic World Winter Games in South Korea and Austria.
Ready, go!
And here they go.
Dana rocking the hard boot setup as well, and it seems to be the answer here today. But Brandon, I want to jump back to something Dana Schultz said. A wonderful quote. She was so excited to be part of this event because she was so excited to get off the sidelines. And I don't think she not only just got off the sideline and participated, she's had some major success, as you just saw right there.
That's so well said. And look at, as soon as she finishes that crosses that finish line, she's cheering on her fellow competitors. Yeah, as she said, I'm no longer on the sideline, and all these athletes can say that. And that's something that I think we all take for granted if you don't really know about this program and what's available to everybody. And that's the beautiful part of Special Olympics Unified, both snowboarding and skiing, which we've added into the mix here in the last couple of years, which is following this event. But Dana Schultz doing what Dana Schultz does.
Hey family, friends, hope you're watching, cheering me on, love y'all.
So now their teammates are up at the top. Tess Cody, the X Games rookie, going up against Mons Roysland. Dana, of course, was teamed up with Hannah Teeter for years and years. They had so much success in this event. So we'll have to see now if Mons
can chemistry.
Fill in those boots.
Is there some chemistry here?
Already in the gates. Tess Cody on blue. Red course ready. Yep. Blue course ready. Racers ready. Go.
And Mons with a nice start against the X Games rookie, Tess Cody.
Can Tess Cody make up some ground here at the 5? No.
I don't know. Mons blazed like that.
That was that Mons and Schultz combination is going to be just filthy.
Such a good
A near 2-second advantage, putting them into the top spot.
That was awesome to watch.
Take another look. Tess Cody, by the way, got the call from the bullpen just before the event. Zeb Powell was originally scheduled to compete in this, unable to do so. So Tess Cody, the X Games rookie, stepping in.
Good on her.
I was like at the start, I was like,
Are we good to go? Yeah, sorry.
So that Schultz Roysland team is in first place. We're halfway through, one more run to go for every single team here at Special Olympics Unified Snowboarding. More from X Games Aspen when we return.
They let me go up by that pine tree. So I watched them there and then I could turn around and just couldn't see them finish.
You know, we're there in 7 minutes. Yeah.
on the red.
Red? Oh, he was on the
came
blue.
through
That
on the
okay.
blue. I thought he was coming through on the red.
And his helmet's goldish
is yellow.
yellow.
It's final run time here at the Special Olympics Unified Snowboarding here at X Games Aspen. A snowy day at Buttermilk, but everybody having such a good time out here today. One of our favorite events, and if you've been watching, it's easy to see why. The stoke is very real out here today.
So Brandon, we're back up at the top. Henry Meese takes on Chuck.
Chuck Gutierrez, who's teamed up with Joey Okeson, and Henry Meese with Jack Matrani. Now, they did have the lead overall early in this contest. The Schultz-Roisland team did pass them, so they've got some work to do. But Henry Meese, he's just been nails on this board.
He's on fire. Now, we talked about which course was faster. Was it the blue or the red? I still can't discern which one is really that much faster, but the reason they do 2 runs is Henry Meese competed on the blue one, run 1. Now he's obviously on the red one, so there's no advantage of being on the faster course. You have to compete on both.
And Henry Meese says, what more do you want? Oh, and that's a finish right there.
There we go.
He's safe. Meese, of course, was teamed with Chris Klug for years and years. Now he's with Jack Matrani. I think they just really needed to like break up the power hold that those two had on this field.
Absolutely, a little monopoly, if you will.
So now Henry and Chuck will look to see if their teammates can help them out. Now, we did wonder, did our own Jack Matrani just maybe get out there a hair too quick?
In the slow-mo replay, it looked like he was out ahead of the drop. That being said, it's not a head-to-head race. Your time starts when you cross the timing mechanism, so it doesn't really matter, but we're sticklers for the rules.
Now this one's a little bit of a closer battle. Jack had the edge early, but Okeson passes the checkered flag before Jack.
Okay, maybe it's the blue course. Maybe it's the blue course.
Oh, you can hear him there. It is the blue course. Blue course is a little bit faster, but
neck and neck until the very end. Joe, you got a nice pumping.
This was great. As we take another look, yeah, Jack just times it up perfectly.
Absolutely.
We have to give him that.
Yeah. Everybody knows Jack is great at starting.
And I will also, you know, I've talked up a few of the kits that we've seen already, but that that Jack kit is tops for me.
On the red course, Cody on the blue course.
So this is a good one.
Go fast, buddy.
Cody Field versus Joey Franken. Cody Field came out absolutely blazing on his first run. Can he keep it up now that he's switched over courses?
Ready, go.
Currently sitting in second of the entire field. Cody Field with our, I believe that is one of our fastest run 1 times, and he beats it in run 2.
Oh, it's gotta hurt in the morning.
In 2013, Cody was named the Special Olympics Colorado Male Athlete of the Year after his 3 gold medal performance at the 2013 Special Olympic World Games in South Korea. So here's Rene Renekongas versus Chris Klug. Klug, of course, has had so much success in this event. Rene Renacongas has a perma smile.
Oh, and Klug way out the gates early. Remember, it's overall time. So head-to-head is fun to watch, but doesn't really have any bearing. Rene he's still fine. He's not that mad.
I love Rene. Let me shake your hand. Let me shake your hand, sir.
Well, good thing. I ain't the last like Tim Carey would be.
Congratulations. Let me shake your hand. Wow, what a battle. Now look at this start. Chris, I don't know. Rene was like, I don't know. He was ready for it, but Klug just came flashing out of the gate and then left no doubt.
Next year, we're going to have to get those gates that drop down where you physically can't go out until it drops down because...
The flat was tricky, huh? Yeah. That's fun though, man. You look good. Super good.
I mean, I don't want a cloud of controversy to surround
no,
this, you know.
There will never be an asterisk around this event, you know?
So we move on to Catherine Darrow versus Heather Bean. Heather partnered up with Jamie Anderson and Catherine with Annika Morgan. And Heather Bean was fantastic on the red course.
I was like the most.
I think they had those graphics flipped up there.
We'll have to reassign those timestamps from the first one. Yeah.
Just making sure we're getting strapped in here.
So if we race, I can.
He's ready.
No.
Darrow on those step-on bindings.
I heard the
which I haven't rode them, but I can attest for Don McMorris, my father. He doesn't leave the house without them.
Encinitas Don. And Bean just absolutely jamming.
There we go. You gotta love the passion there. You can hear it. So a little confusion on the graphics there. I think that 20.5 was for Heather Bean. And Catherine Darrow on the blue course right now. Comes across the finish line. Good showing.
So Schultz and Roisland still holding on to that top spot. Field and Renacongas right behind them. But now we see Jamie Anderson against Annika Morgan. Annika actually bested Jamie on the first go around.
In run one. I remember Annika was on the blue course, which some of the athletes we've overheard said was running faster. This will be a really good test here, though.
Jamie getting ready with that focus. She said, hey, I already got a silver medal today. I'm not finishing second again.
I'm not doing it again.
Look at her just looking at Annika. Like, you ready to roll? Let's go. Oh, and just smooth and steady from Jamie A. But here comes Annika.
This is a close one. Jamie's got it by a little bit.
Jamie with the inside track, and she crosses first. That was a good little battle.
That was a great battle there.
One more time.
I think Annika had it at the start, the very start, but then Jamie Anderson, smooth operator, like she rides a slopestyle course. Not a lot of unnecessary movements. She did ollie over the barrier there. That was pretty cool.
No, the other color. I meant the other color. I don't know. I only think we get 2. Okay.
So we move on to Chase Lauder versus Matthew Boyles. Lauder with Darcy Sharp, Matthew Boyles teamed up with Dusty Henriksen.
Their teammate, Darcy Sharp.
Red course clear. Blue course clear. Racers ready, go.
Pretty even out of the gate here, Brando.
Lauder bested Boyles on run 1. Will it be more of the same here on the second attempt? Boyles seems to have a lead here.
Oh, do you like that little look back? A cheeky little look, eh? Always know where your competitors are. Holy, into the crowd! You got to keep your head up at the X Games.
Let's take another look. This thing came down to the wire.
Lauder was looking uphill and that fence snuck up on him.
All good?
Lauder with the double arm pump.
You're okay.
I wish I could see the name tag there to make
Everybody,
sure she
it
was
looked like
okay, but
everybody's
she looked
okay.
like she was okay. All right, here we go. Dusty Henriksen, Darcy Sharp.
What's the start? You ready? Let's go.
They're going head-to-head tomorrow, men's slope style. Are they trying to get each other's kitchens early?
Right. You're looking at the 2020 gold medalist and the 2021 gold medalist in slopestyle.
Dusty Henriksen switching stances there.
Unfortunately, Dusty, there are no style points in this particular event.
That's correct.
Good job, man.
Have fun?
Yeah.
So Schultz, Roisland still leading the way. Take another look at this.
So sometimes, as a snowboarder, it's a lot easier to hold a toe side edge than a heel side edge. So I think Dusty did that 180 and then kept spinning.
Oh, hand rush at the bottom. What the heck are we doing? Nice work.
Dana Schultz, Mackenzie Boves Nickel.
Oh, wow.
She's always fast out here. She's fast on her first one. Let's see what she can do on the blue side.
Red course clear.
This is Mackenzie's first X Games, but she has been snowboarding for 10 years. And Dana, well, you know the resume.
You know the resume. It speaks for itself. Schultz solid as always. Mackenzie on the blue course making her way down.
But Schultz, of course, leaves no doubt about it.
Good showing from Mackenzie there coming across the line. I like the mitts, to be honest with you.
Yeah, great to see Mackenzie out here in her first ever X Games. I'm certain it won't be her last. Great to have her here in the mix. And this now is our last race of the day.
Yeah. I got a partner to look after, you know?
Dana Schultz and Mons Roisland are in the lead. Can Tess Cody right now do anything to shake things up?
Mons was going hard. in his last run. He was not holding anything back.
Andy, you ready?
Time glitch here. It's running, but a little course hold.
Tess Cody again making her X Games debut earlier today in women's snowboard slopestyle. I think Mons is ready to roll.
I think so. You ever been to a rodeo and you see like a bull in the chute?
Yeah.
It's kind of what I'm getting that vibe. Yeah. Powerful athlete in there.
There you see Dana watching her teammate. Can Mons do for her what she and Hannah Teeter did so many times throughout this event? And take home the top spot here in Unified. Sorry to cut you off. So Mons is the bull from your previous illustration.
Yeah, in the
okay.
analogy.
Okay, yeah.
Go!
Oh, quick snap. Mons continuing right where he left off, though.
And what a run for Mons Royslin. And we'll wait for the official word, but methinks Dana Schultz and Mons Royslin are your winners here at the Special Olympics Unified Snowboarding. What a day for riding those two competitors. This entire field, this was so fun to watch.
So fun.
What an event. Now, does Schultz go back to back?
Yeah.
Well, let's head down to DC, who's down at the bottom. What do you got, DC?
Well, I think it is official here. We got Mons and Dana with the wind. Ooh. Oh, sorry. It is not official yet. Still waiting on the word. And there it is. It is official. Now we can say it is official. I jumped the gun, let the cat out of the bag a little early, but hey, there you have it. Congratulations, Mons and Dana. Congratulations. Mons, what do you got to say about your teammate out here?
I'm so lucky to be teamed up with her. She was killing it. That was awesome.
And Dana, you know, we saw you so many years dominating with Hannah Teeter. What do you think about having this Norwegian ripper out here, Mons Royslin, on your side?
Hey, you never can replace the Golden Girls, but hey, Mons, man, we're golden now. I mean, Mons, we're good.
Well, congratulations, guys, and what a blessing it was to have this race out here this year and to have the fans back. Were you feeling the love from the fans out here?
Oh, the fans were amazing. I have lots of family and friends at home that are watching. Oh my gosh, yes!
Congratulations, guys. You're gold medalists.
What a performance. And Mons Royslin, I guess you passed the test, my man. That means something when Dana Schultz says you're getting the job done. What a day for snowboarding here at X Games Aspen. What a day for the Special Olympics. Congratulations to all our competitors. And it's Dana Schultz and Mons Royslin taking the top spot here at the Special Olympics Unified Snowboarding.